This is a wild one. This is kind of wild. If it's your first time here, Jay So Taboo, welcome to my channel. Appreciate you tuning in. For those who don't know, Rick Owens, the designer, if you don't know who he is, look his name up. Rick Owens, he had black people at his event dressed up as slaves, and it was just like, what? And I'm gonna post a video in the beginning of this video, just so you can see it, because it ain't really much of a but a clip, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of crazy when you look at that. And I've been wanting to talk about black people and their obsession with designer and how we got to, address this. More people got to address this. So let's get into it, man. So yeah, Rick Owens at one of his fashion events, he had black people dressed up as slaves, and you know what I'm saying, that isn't by accident, bro. For one, I don't know why these people signed up or went on that. There's no way they paid you that much. It don't matter what they paid you. You shouldn't have done it. I'm pretty sure they didn't even pay you much for it. It just shows how much they think of us. And you got to understand, black people spend more money on designer than anybody, including the rich motherfuckers, which is insane. So, and this ain't to put down black people or anything, disclaimer, but if you look at it, you have us and you got them. They got a little more wealth than us, unfortunately. And then we're still spending more designer on them, and what they do, they mock us, bro. We got to really look at this. We're obsessed with designer. They're not obsessed with designer. You know what I'm saying? And then you got all the you see the extra in the video and stuff, and it's just crazy, bro. It's just like, wow. You got to really just sit back and think about that real quick. All right, so what's even more crazy is that Italian authorities discovered that Dior only spends $57 per purse. Spend only $57 to make a purse per purse, and they damn near charge you 3 bands for each purse. This is Dior, this luxurious brand, and they only spend this $57 to get this purse made. So we talking about cheap labor, and they overcharge your ass. So you see, when they put a name on something, they gon', you know what I'm saying, put it in your face and overcharge you, and because they got a name on it, you're gonna go for that shit. And you could just find there's better brands out here, bro, that you know what I'm saying, with the same quality but just the name. So see, some of these designer brands, see, my gripe with some of these designer brands is that it don't be as creative no more, bro. It don't be as creative no more. That's the problem. Some of these brands don't be as creative no more. That's my problem with them. They don't be as creative, and it's like, bro, there's way more creative brands out here, but because Dior and Gucci and Louis Vuitton and so many others and Rick Owens are such established brands and have bigger money invested in it, everybody goes for the name because it's a name, and it's sometimes not as creative, but they inflate the numbers because the name. And I understand the name holds power, but it's like, y'all really be spending bread on some shit that it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And then we can take another step. I even got another thing right here. I think this was Fashion Nova or somebody. I can't really remember until I look at the picture again. But look at what they charging for this. They charge all this money for some tore up jeans. There's nothing creative about this. Nigga, they losing creativity. We need creativity, bro. This shit is ass. You can make this. You got a pair of jeans in your room right now, a regular pair of jeans. You can make this shit, bro. I can make this shit. I guarantee anybody watching this video can make this shit, bro. And you charging $1,000, $2,000 for this shit, bro? Like, it's ass. You know what I'm saying? You can make this yourself. This ain't worth much, but because of the name, they know motherfuckers gonna go for it because all we do is consume. This is why you gotta support some local brands. Shout out to my cousin, Brand Game, bro. His stuff actually fucking tough. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my other cousin that I supported. You know what I'm saying? I support a whole bunch of other businesses, and if your stuff actually hard, for one, I'm gonna support you to support you. And if your stuff actually hard, I'm gonna keep coming back. See, with black people, we're obsessed with designer. Why are we obsessed with designer? Because we want motherfuckers to think we got that money and stuff and we'll look nice. But you gotta understand, these other people aren't thinking like this. And it's a big ass problem if we spending more money with these designer brands and the rich motherfuckers ain't. And I'm not saying black people ain't wealthy or nothing, but we gotta understand, we know the wealth gap, and we understand that, hey, if these millionaires ain't even spending as much money on this designer, why are we spending this much on it and we ain't millionaires? It don't make sense. And then you gotta understand they mock us at the same time too, and they put it in our face, and they just like they ain't gonna go. They gonna keep going for it, bro. We can't keep going for this. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep going for this. You gotta step outside the box and just fuck with some other brands, bro. I mean, I'm not saying you can't fuck with it, but we got an obsession with it to a point where it'll let us get broke, and they know that. These whole time, and call me crazy, I think some of these designer brands' purpose is to make sure black people stay broke, and we are controlled by it. Now, if you really want some game, bro, and I'm only gonna say this once, they talk to your subconscious mind. If you don't know what the subconscious mind is, I'll get into it more in other videos, and you just gotta look it up. But just like your conscious mind, you can only communicate that with language, words, and all the basic surface stuff. But your subconscious mind, it goes through like colors and symbols and all that stuff. And I'm still learning it. But you gotta understand, they got some of these motherfuckers mind fucked, bro. Real talk. So when you understand that, it's like, okay. It's like, I mean, if you got the bread for it, you can of course get it and all that. But man, you gotta just break away from some of that shit, man. It's like the clothes don't make the man or the woman. The man or woman make the clothes. I know plenty of people. I know decent amount of people who could rock a decent fit from Walmart, Burlington, or if you go to the mall, South Lake. Shout out South Lake. DTLR, Snipes. It used to be called Jimmy Jazz and shit. They changed it to Snipes or Snipes Bottom Out or something. I'm not sure, but you know what I'm saying. It's like black people and people in general is too focused on designer, bro. You can have nice clothes. I'm not saying you can't have nice clothes or designer, but especially for my people, black people, melanated people, you gotta check this out, bro. You gotta just be like, I don't know, it's not really all that. We can make our own brands better than this, but because we are so focused and we just think that they're the only brands, we continue going back for that. I don't want to support them. I ain't supporting no Rick Owens after that. I didn't even have Rick Owens to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm not gonna be fucking with Rick Owens anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just really think about that shit, bro. It's fucked up and it's kind of weird, but this is what they think about us, and we have to stop spending so much bread with these people. We're making them richer, bro. We don't support each other like this. Like, damn, we can't support each other like this. I know on my side, niggas can't say I ain't support them, but we can't support each other over here. If we support each other over here as much as we go to Rick Owens, as much as we go to Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dior, as much as we go to these places, and we can actually support each other as much as we support them, we be in a bigger and better position. We be a lot richer. But you know what I'm saying? People gonna think what they gonna think. They gonna see this and go over it. Like, bro, it's been confirmed that in the shoe factories, in the sweatshops, nigga, they're the authentic shit and unauthentic shit are both made in the same shop, bro. That's been confirmed. So the fake Jordans and the real Jordans, they're made in the same fucking shop, bro. It's crazy. So it's like they giving you the illusion of choice now. So now they be like, hey, you got the people out there that don't give a fuck if it's fake, but you got the people out there that give a fuck if it's real. Okay, we can charge them more. I get it. Some places, they're not actually as the authentic shit. But then you got some places that make it just as real as the Jordans. I'm talking about to the stitching and everything. Some places fuck it up and have Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying, doing some other shit. He ain't the jump man, he the mid man. You know what I'm saying, on some of these designs. But some of these places, some of these people, they get it down to the T. And it's just like you can't tell the difference. Maybe sneakerheads can real deeply if they pay attention to everything, but it's like we getting older now, man, and we don't have to do all that extra, bro. It's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge nobody for having some fake shit on. I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I got a better perception on shit. I know what's up. So that's crazy, man. But that's just it, to put awareness out there on that, y'all. Let's not. And I'm not saying I'm innocent, even though I haven't gone broke on designer. I have spent some money that would probably be going off better in my pocket if I didn't spend it on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a learning habit. We just gotta learn how to bypass these things. I just want to put attention and awareness out there to it. You know what I'm saying? Because we could be making each other rich instead of making them rich. And we know most of these rich people are assholes, doing some fucked up shit behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So let's make each other rich and stop making their ass rich. You feel me? Go support your homie brand. Go support your homegirl or whoever brand. You know what I'm saying? If you got someone you know and they got a brand, go fuck with it. Even if it's just for the one time, go fuck with it and support it. And if you really fuck with it, support it again and again and again. Do it even if you don't want to. You feel me? Them motherfuckers over there, they don't care about you. But yeah, go support that shit, man. Shoot, I'm gonna have a clothing brand by the time this year with. I ain't waiting no more. I'm gonna just have it because I believe I could drop some, some hot shit, bro. Some nice shit, some fire shit. You know what I'm saying? I already took a course and everything on that, and I don't know. I don't want to say some people's stuff is trash, but I feel like I got a better creative mindset on certain things, and I feel like I can make something decent. A little son. You know what I'm saying? If they can do it, I can do it. But that's the video. Like, comment, subscribe. It really be appreciated. Comment what you think about this video. You know what I'm saying? We might have to start cutting certain designer brands off. But that's the video, y'all. Appreciate it. Peace.